Okay, I'm Diane Sare, and I also happen to be a member of the LaRouche Democratic slate for House of Representatives. I'm running in Northern Jersey for U.S. Congress. I'm here because we have a national mobilization to get the U.S. House of Representatives to pass H.R. 1489, as Jessica White just referenced. As of last night, this has now become particularly urgent because what President Obama announced is that he, Harry Reid, John Boehner, and Mitch McConnell basically have agreed to launch a Hitler-style coup against the Constitution. That it turns out Geithner and Obama have been illegally in a dialogue with Dave Sears, the head of Standard & Poor's. The $4 trillion comes from Standard & Poor's. It is not a figure arrived at by the American people or their representatives. And that what they agreed, if we don't reinstate Glass-Steagall, then we're stuck with this gigantic deficit, and we are being threatened, blackmailed with threat of a default. What they decided to establish, for people who may not be aware of this, is a 12-person super Congress, 6 Democrats, 6 Republicans, who are tasked with coming up with another $1.5 trillion in cuts on top of the $1 trillion already agreed upon. But that's only the beginning of potentially trillions of more cuts. The U.S. Congress can only vote up or down. There will be no amendments. It will pass or fail. If it fails, then they will go for a 2% cut across the board. This will kill people. This is a coup against our Constitution. So there are 32 co-sponsors right now on H.R. 1489. We have 3 so far from the state of New York, although I don't think there are any from Nassau or Suffolk County. We are asking this body to pass a resolution in support of the reinstatement of Glass-Steagall.
We can't do that. The rules of this legislature prohibit sensitive legislative resolutions. Can't be done.
Is that the case in every county?
No, that's the case here. I can't speak for other counties.
Okay, then I would...
The best you could do is ask individual legislators to send a letter.
Okay.
Go right ahead, but I'm not.
Good. I would definitely then do that. I would ask individual legislators to send letters supporting H.R. 1489. I've asked that a packet of material be distributed. You'll see there is massive support nationwide, including from the AFL-CIO, the International Machinists, and dozens of city councils for this legislation. Thank you.
Presiding Officer, could you just repeat for me, you said something about with the $1 trillion deficit at this particular point being established, and what did you mean by that? Or that the 3 or 4 heads of the Congress are, how is that?
What they agreed, this agreement that Obama made with them last night, is they're going to cut $1 trillion. Then they have to come up with another $1.5 trillion in cuts, for which they're going to form a so-called super Congress.
And what did you call that?
What did I call? I called it a coup.
No, you called it worse than that.
I called it a Hitler-style.
Right. That's exactly what I thought you said, which is an insult to all 19 of us up here. Thank you.
Why is that insulting?
Because, number one, we don't agree. Number two, because you're attacking each of the bodies that we represent. And no one appreciates
I'm not
that.
sure whether it's an attack on the body we represent.
Well, whatever. I'm not going to get a disadvantage from you. I'm just going to tell you, when you get up to speak, it should be a little bit toned down.
And I expect to tell the truth. Thank you.
Okay.